Welcome to the ProMotion Studios. Today we got Doug Wilhite in here with us. What's going on, man?
Hey, Josh. How you doing, man? Good
Glad
to be
have
here.
glad to have you back in here. We've been busy working on this new album that you're going to be dropping in January.
Yes, we have.
And you mentioned earlier we've been working on it since April.
April of 2021, we started pre-production. Came in, did some scratch tracks. Matt and I started working on it, and James and you guys, and got the band in here, I think, in May of that year, and started doing, the meat of it. And Matt and I have been working on getting it mixed and mastered, and we think we've got it all finished up. We got in the studio last week and kind of just put our heads down and said, okay, we're going to finish this, and I think we're about there. So.
Oh yeah, and these are a lot of songs that you've been working on for a while. You've been playing them solo for a while.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like to bring that full band sound to these songs?
It has really brought a new life to them. Like when I wrote, for instance, when I played Today, Please Believe, I've been playing that acoustically since 2016 when I wrote it, and I had no idea which direction it was going to go when we got in the studio with the full band. I had originally just thought about doing it acoustic for the album. And Stan and Barry, my drummer and bass player, hey guys, they're like, let's just give it a shot. And it came out really well, we think, and I look forward to people getting to hear that version of it.
There's a lot of, and you put so many great elements on there. Backing vocals, you got some great swells of almost choral vocals and stuff to accent some of those parts. Was it going through with Matt that you're talking about what do we need here? What's going to lift that sound up? What's going to pull things together?
Exactly. I love dynamics in a song. I love when things fall out and build back up, and that's what Matt and I talked about going in, was let's try to get some dynamics into this album. And yeah, we talked about, like you say, the vocals on Home No More, the title track. He and I got into the vocal booth one night. It was just he and I up here, and we did these layered vocals on the chorus and on the bridge that really changed the whole feeling of the song. It really did. It seems like a simple thing, just adding harmony vocals, but it really brought the song
makes
and the
it
lyric
real
in a new light.
uplifting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It does. It, like you say, the swells and it makes it a new experience, and can't wait for people to hear that.
Well, and you seem to write your songs very intentionally like that. There's lots of notes that you sustain on, that you write dynamically. It's not like you're trying to force this in here somehow.
Right.
So it's great to hear all of that coming together, and we can't wait for everybody to hear it. Obviously, we're going to be working on a new music video as well. Give us the rundown behind that.
Yeah, it's for the title track, Home No More. We started working on that a few months ago. We went out and shot at some different locations. That was a lot of fun. We shot some out at Ridge Runners and out in Oak Ridge, and we're going to finish that up next week. And it's my first. We've done lyric videos for our first two singles. It's my first, quote unquote, real video. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that turns out, and seeing the whole elements and how they come together and tell the story. Try to add to and bring that story alive.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, you've been busy. You've been playing a whole lot, working on this music. And obviously 2023 is going to be a huge year for you with getting this album out and getting that music video out. What other big plans are you, anything you got, you're really looking forward to?
Yeah, we've got, been talking to James about doing some more regional touring as opposed to right now, mainly based in Knoxville. Play a lot at Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, some Chattanooga. But we're going to try to branch out a little bit and do a little bit more regional stuff. And we've talked about doing some shows in Texas. I really love Texas music. Was down there last year, didn't play music. We just went out there for a couple of weeks, and the vibe out there is just unreal. I mean, everybody knows Austin, and so we're going to try to get some things going kind of outside the area, and I'm really looking forward to getting out and seeing some new venues, some new faces, and introducing my music to some new people.
Well, west of the Mississippi is where you call home anyways, right there in Arkansas. So we got to get you out there and touring around a little bit.
Yeah, I grew up in Arkansas, and I was lucky enough to play the King Biscuit Blues Festival back in October. And that was a great experience. I got to play in a band with my mentor, C.W. Gatlin.
Wow.
Who really he didn't teach me to play. He showed me some things, but he inspired me to play. He was the first guy that I saw play in person that could do things like I heard on the radio. I'd never seen anybody do that, and it was like, okay, if he can do that, maybe I can do that. And so he was like the inspiration behind me really getting serious about guitar and doing what we call, woodshedding, just getting in a room and just not coming out until you get, where you want to be.
Right.
And so it was a real honor to get to play with him over there at the Blues Festival.
Very cool.
And hopefully get back over there next year.
Very cool, absolutely. And obviously we got this live session coming out, and we keep you busy around here, but we'd love to see you get out into the Southwest. Like that's definitely your vibe for sure.
Yeah, I'm very influenced by what they call red dirt country.
Okay, yeah.
Americana. People like Ray Wally Hubbard, Robert Earl Keen, Turnpike Troubadours, all that kind of stuff. That's kind of, I don't want to say I don't like genres or being what some musicians call being pigeonholed into certain genre. Like this album it's got some blues on it, it's got some bluegrass on it, it's got some
Southern rock, country, everything.
It's got a little bit of everything, which they say your first album is always all of your influences kind of coming together.
Right,
and that's exactly what this is. And so as far as the Texas thing, I would love to get out there and play some shows. And obviously in Arkansas, where I grew up, and do some more shows over there for those folks.
Very good. All right, so what's the best way for people to get in touch with you, stream this new album, anything like that? What's the best way for them to support you?
You can go to Doug Wilhite Music on Facebook. You can find me on Spotify, iTunes, all the major streaming services. Right now we've got those 2 singles out there. We've got Like It Was a Crown, which was our first single. And then we released Long Way to Memphis. There's also lyric videos for both of those on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and just search for my name, Doug Wilhite, or just Google Doug Wilhite Music, and all that stuff will magically appear.
Absolutely. And follow him on all the socials, because he stays busy. If you don't catch him playing solo, you might catch him playing with No Chaser. We're so excited for this new album to drop.
I'm fired up. I can't wait to get this thing out there and people to hear it.
It's sounding great.
Thanks, Josh.
I mean, so the work that you and Matt have put in over the past year or so is just it's paid off in dividends for sure.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, and glad that you like it, and you guys have done a lot of work yourself.
Well, we're just glad that you're happy and proud of it. We want you to put out something that you're content with, that you're like, yes, this is a great representation of the songs I've been trying to do.
And that's what I told you guys. This is kind of like my life's work. Some of these songs I wrote 20 years ago, so it's all finally coming together. And man, like I said, I really appreciate you guys being a part of it and pushing it through for me.
Well, we're honored. And until that album drops, go follow him on all the socials, check him out live, download those new singles, add them to your Spotify or Apple or whatever playlist you got. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. That way you don't miss another ProMotion live session. Thanks, Doug.
Thank you, Josh.